Shalom, shalom. Where the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well. And to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. And to the very few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching and obeying their husbands. This is Brother Canasolo from GMS Chicago, coming with a scripture of the day. And basically, and I thought about this and I tried to research it and I couldn't find it. But where the term cheating come from, and because that's nowhere like far as the scriptures. Like if a guy can literally have more than one wife. It's all throughout the scriptures. So I don't know where these Christians of today, get that whole narrative. It's supposed to be one guy, one woman, and that's it. Like that's not even how the world turns, man. All right. Period. And now a woman is supposed to be with one man her whole entire life. Alright? Point blank, period. Now, there is such thing as committing adultery as when it comes to a guy. It's when he's sleeping with a woman that's with somebody else already, or worshiping another God outside of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? Now, committing adultery when it comes to the woman is sleeping sleeping with another guy outside of the guy that she's with. Right? And also worshiping another guy. Another guy. Alright? Outside of Yahweh Shai. Alright? So if that guy is if she messing around with a guy, did I say that right? I think I said that right. Yeah. If she mess with a guy who already has a woman and stuff like that, if she does, then that's cool. But if she's messing with a guy and she's already messing with another guy, you know what I'm saying? Then she's committed adultery. Period. Alright, so I'm going to play this and I'm going to bring out the script.
Cheating. Man who has two women. Definition. Who told us that was cheating? Where did that idea come from that that's cheating? A man who has two women, that's not necessarily a mistress. That's just his other woman. Now we got two choices. We can be the woman or the other woman. We don't have it, those two. And I'm not saying that a lot of men...
Salakia, I'm going to have to start this over, this video. Hold on.
Where did that into definition? Who told us that was cheating? Where did that idea come from that that's cheating? A man who has two women, that's not necessarily a mistress. That's just his other woman. Now we got two choices. We can be the woman or the other woman. We don't have it, those two. And I'm not saying that a lot of men are not just running around. I'm not talking about that. Mm-hmm. But if a woman finds out that her man has been with a woman while she's been with him for 3 or 4 or 5 years, that's a serious commitment and relationship. And if it hasn't taken anything from me, if I'm not going short of anything, and if this is what he thinks his responsibility is, then what kind of hell are you going to go through to prevent that? Since we cannot stop him. Now, I know we don't like that. I don't like that. But that's the reality of our life at some point. But every man doesn't want to. But those that do, they're going to do it.
What about our morals and our religion?
Whose religion? Whose morals? So whose idea are you representing when you stand up for those babes? Not ours. Somebody else's. And it may work for them. But it doesn't work for us. It hasn't worked for anybody, really. But nobody wants to deal with the truth. Monogamy was only created because of the economics of it.
Alright, there it is. This is Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. 7 representing completion. Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. And what is that? When you marry her, basically real marriage is sexual intercourse. You know what I'm saying? She takes upon your name to take away all reproach. Point blank period. Alright? And that's what's going to happen, man. It's going to come to that time. Alright? And there's nothing wrong with it. Now, there's brothers that have like one wife, and that's cool. There's some that don't have none, and that's cool. There's some that got a couple, and that's cool too, man. There's some scripture that says that is a sin, and that's going off, man. You just got a lot of selfish and jealous women, man. Alright? Every guy has thought about another woman, man. That's just naturally in us, man. And that woman being hooked on one guy, that's how it's supposed to be. She's supposed to be hooked on that one guy. And it is possible for a guy to love multiple women. And to make sure that they good too, man. Alright? So, hey, hopefully this is edifying. Until next time, shalom and a blah, blah, blah.